Today, we're westbound for the Great River Road, a national scenic byway and all-American road. With over 250 miles amidst 33 picturesque communities, we're in for adventure.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
The Amtrak Empire Builder is one of many ways to get to the scenic Great River Road that hugs the mighty Mississippi. Many crafts wade the river's waters, and there are 7 panoramic bridges that carry travelers from Minnesota to the Mississippi coast of Wisconsin. John?
Eric.
Hey.
Welcome to La Crosse.
Thanks, good to be here. Looking forward to finding out more about the Great River Road.
Well, we've got a lot to tell you, and we've got a surprise for you outside.
John Anfinson, a nationally known author and expert on the northern region of the Great River Road. This is beautiful. 66 Ford Fairlane.
You want to go for a ride?
Absolutely, let's do this. After a brief joyride through La Crosse, I was hooked. This vehicle represents one of thousands that have traversed the Great River Road, and today we travel to the Dahl Auto Museum. Here, each automobile whispers tales of innovation and craftsmanship, but also houses stories of the roads and scenery its headlights have illuminated.
The history of automobiles and roads are really closely tied to each other. In 1900, there's only about 5,000 cars produced in America. By 1940, 30 million Americans own cars, so we need better roads. In 1936, the state of Missouri was looking at opportunities for recreation throughout the state, and they formed a planning commission. And the head of that planning commission said, why don't we try build a road along the Mississippi River? It would be the Happiness Highway. He thought then, why don't we ask the other 9 states to join us? So in 1938, they created the Mississippi River Parkway Planning Commission. The road must court the river, and the river must court the road, and they must bring each other together.
So how did the Great River Road help these communities along the river?
It helped restore them economically by bringing tourism to those communities. People started traveling the Great River Road in the cars like we see in this museum, and they could take their time and stop along these communities. They could learn about the history of the Mississippi and reconnect to the great natural places along it. Everybody talks about the Mississippi River as one of the world's greatest rivers. It captures what America is. There's just no parkway that captures all of America like the Great River Road. There are over 90 interpretive centers affiliated with the Great River Road. Wisconsin has 7, and the one in Prescott, interprets the Great River Road overall.
I headed north to Prescott, not only home to an abundance of nature, but also to Freedom Park and the Great River Road Visitor Center. Linda, this is a really fantastic place. It's a visitor center and a learning center. You have some cool maps over here where you can get magnified views of where we're at, because we're right by the confluence of the St. Croix and Mississippi rivers.
This is the touch point for travels down the Great River Road for the state of Wisconsin. We give out thousands of maps and information about the Great River Road. People come here asking for advice. What do I do along the Great River Road? How do I travel the Great River Road? And we're here to help them. But we are also a learning center. We program many different environmental programs here, all family friendly and free.
It's certainly a great touch point for starting the journey.
Yes.
And it's also a big one for all the eagles and other migratory birds.
The Mississippi is a migratory fly zone. You can see at different times of the year migration patterns of eagles, trumpeter swans, pelicans. This is a 3-acre bluff property. Visitors walk in, look out and go, oh, look at this view.
I can see Minnesota from here.
Well, it's right there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Megan Langer from the Prescott Chamber offered to give me the lowdown on the city. You know, it's funny, it's been a while since I've been in Prescott. It looks like a lot's been happening the last few years.
It has. Our downtown has had a handful of historic buildings, 200 years old or more, revamped. 2 city blocks that are packed with little boutiques, restaurants. There's a walking path right by downtown where you can literally sit on the water.
Right where the St. Croix and Mississippi meets.
Right where the St. Croix, Mississippi meets. Eventually the walking paths from downtown will connect here as well, so that's really cool. I don't know of another road in the state that's as beautiful as this.
You get a more intimate view of the water as you're driving down the road. It's a really glorious stretch to be able to drive.